Heroes in My Hero are like ultra heroes. Like they really go that extra mile. He kind of looked like y'all seen Sky High. He's doing like the Deku thing, being a lot more strategic. Dog, yo, he's just laughing at Awful. Didn't even see his pupils. She wasn't gonna do nothing to Ida. She ain't do nothing to none of the heroes. Yeah, oh. Well, it makes sense that they were gonna do something to Hawks. Oh, wow. Was it coincidence, or did she spare him? Oh, wow. That was kind of deep. Uh-oh. Better run. She's still controlling them coming down? Wow. Yo, she looking down bad. True. That's true. Oh, she's giving her blood. That is genius. I never would have thought of that. Wait, what? She said all of her blood? Oh, so Toga's gonna die. No. She can't talk anymore. You would think that, but... Heroes in My Hero are like ultra heroes. Like they really go that extra mile. You know, I don't want Toga to die, man. Especially not for Uraka. Dang, I don't want Toga to die, man. Wow, she's dead. Wow. But there's no way that Uraka lost that much blood to the point where she had to fill her up all the way to where there's no blood coming out. She would have been died. I don't believe that. Oh yeah, Night Eye did say he was gonna face a gruesome death. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. This isn't looking too good. Whoop. Oh, I see the CGI though, a little 3D animation. Yo, he kind of looked like y'all seen Sky High, the villain. And now he's showing off his smile. Armored All Might. Well, he got some stuff around him too. I don't think All Might's gonna win this time, but I'm rooting for him. LeBrava like World Star. You would think. If they could have used technology before, bro, they would have done it, bro. He's just trying to hold him off a couple minutes. He said, why are you laughing? Woo! Off of one attack? He already has 34% left. No problem. That method of fighting is too reckless. Well, that's what I'm saying. That method of fighting is way too reckless, bro. Whoa. Oh. True. See, he's doing like the Deku thing, right? Like he's, you know, being a lot more strategic with it. Oh, he actually originally lost the Awful One? I didn't know that. So he's won 2 out of 3 times. Yes, sir. All Might. Sugar Man. Oh. Shoot style? Willing and helpless young man. Talk your oh my. Oh, I about to blast him right now. He like, you not a real demon king. Off one like, yeah, I. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to expect. I think he's just gonna hold him for a couple minutes. But he still has to become a kid and you know that stuff too. So seems like he got some time left. What? Oh wow. Yes, sir, All Might. Wow, so he was way more persistent than Deku was. I want to become the symbol of hope. Yes, sir. Tell him. Symbol of hope, man. Of peace. And this is probably before he even knew about inheriting a quirk. And he ended up being the strongest one before Deku. Nah, he's messed up. He's getting younger. Okay, he figured it out. I'm loving this. He's just laughing at Awful. He's like, my plan is working. I'm stalling you, man. I'm all in your head. No. I want to go back to the other fight. I'm messing with you, Deku, bro, but I really want to see what's going on right now. Oh, he can tell? I guess they're still connected. You do your part, he does his part. Bro, what the Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How do you end like that? I'm so glad it's coming out tomorrow. I can't imagine waiting a whole year for that. All Might, he did what I thought he was gonna do. You know, he had his little super suit. And I predicted that he wasn't gonna win the fight. The fight's not over. But I predicted that he wasn't gonna dominate. He's really buying time. But he did a good job. He getting a couple attacks in, you know, he talking his he getting all up in All For One head, which is the reverse of what we usually see, because usually All For One gets in the other people's head. Sometimes this is that one dude that can get to you, and All For One's is All Might. He's getting so mad. This dude, All Might, is just laughing at him. In All For One's head, he's laughing because, you know, he's not finishing him off, but like he's really laughing at him because he's stalling. He's slightly younger, but he's not that much younger. He's still an adult or an old teenager, like 16, 17. He has to at least become a kid first before they eliminate him. They was jumping off to fight, you know, to show Deku, and I'm like, man, no. Go back to the All Might fight. It's probably the quickest My Hero episode I've seen. That episode went by so fast. It ended. I'm like, bro, I thought it just started. I bet for next season, All Might is not gonna beat All For One. He might stall him. The only way I see All Might winning is if he drains the rest of the time. I don't think that's gonna happen. Shigaraki's gonna dominate against Deku, and then Deku's gonna need the assistance of Kachan and maybe Shoto. If the Monster Trio fights Shigaraki, top tier. Or what would be peak anime if the Monster Trio fought Shigaraki and All For One. It's the final season, so obviously the heroes are gonna win in the end. Deku will eventually take the dub. I just think he'll need assistance. But once they get rid of All For One, he might talk no jutsu Shigaraki, which I hope they don't do. If you talk no jutsu him, do it after you beat him. Legit beat him in the fight and then talk no jutsu. Don't talk no jutsu before y'all are done fighting. There's all this hype for this fight. Do not talk no jutsu and y'all not finish the fight. Finish the fight and then talk no jutsu. Just like with Toya. Shoto beat Toya twice. And then at the end, talk no jutsu. You can do that after you already won the fight. Don't do that shit before it's over. I don't want to hear it. Y'all will ruin My Hero's ending if you try to Naruto this. My Hero is not Naruto. The big bad needs to be defeated and then you can talk to him. R.I.P. to Toga. I was not expecting her to die. I thought Uraraka was gonna die. She laying there, I'm like, okay, bye Gravity. I ain't never really messed with her character like that. They messed around and got rid of Toga. What? For Uraraka? At least Dabi's still alive. I didn't know if he was gonna make it. I wonder how long season 8 is gonna be though. All that's left is the fight, and it's really only 2 main fights left. One of the seasons gonna be 12 episodes, or it's gonna be 24 episodes. I would assume honestly 12. The only way I can see them doing 24 is if they spend half the episodes doing like battles, and then half the episodes wrapping up the story. I think All Might is gonna have a funeral. This is supposed to be the story about how Deku becomes the greatest hero. He hasn't achieved that, and I don't think beating Shigaraki would achieve that either. Deku's gotta do more than that. Like, what has he accomplished that's greater than All Might? I would argue All Might is still way more of a hero than Deku has been. Now, if he beats Shigaraki and All For One at the same time, then maybe he'll become the number 1 hero. If they try to talk no jutsu, then he'll be the greatest hero because he was able to convince All For One's successor to not be evil from a moral standpoint. I don't agree though. That's not enough to be greatest hero for me. Like, the only way I think he can do that is if he beats them 2v1. Unless what he meant by greatest hero was the strongest hero. Okay, cool. You're the strongest hero ever. Congratulations. I never got that impression at the end of the first episode of My Hero when he was like, this is the story of how I became the greatest hero ever. I don't think he fulfilled that. And they got a whole season, so never know, but everything's wrapped up outside those 2 fights. You gotta do 2v1 to be the greatest hero. I predict that Uraraka and Deku gonna get together at the end of the show. Also, Shoto and Momo, Kirishima and the pink hair girl. If I was to pick somebody for Kachan, I think he could end up with the girl from their rival school. Those are my 4 shit predictions by the end of the show. This season's the 3rd best season behind season 1 and then season 2. It was a great season, but I wouldn't say that it was as good as what it could have been. This season had the potential to be a GOAT season. I mean, I know y'all remember that start. The first 2 seasons, elite. The first season I always say is one of the best first seasons in anime. The sports festival in season 2, top tier. Top 20 arc of all time. Stain was great too. Those 2 seasons are better than this season, but season 7 was still great. I do think season 7 is better than season 6. Season 6 was a great season. They dropped the bag on a couple of things. In season 6, Deku should have stayed a vigilante. It would have made more sense of why he didn't make it to the battlefield with Kachan. You could have had All For One send people after Deku. You could have had All For One fight Deku before he has to fight Shigaraki. For him to just get taken away by Toga, that was trash. Bro, you can't be the number 1 hero and be like drawn away like that by someone so much weaker than you. There was too much talk no jutsu going on. Shoji talk no jutsu, then Uraraka. The Shoji one, I was like, okay, I mean, I could kind of understand because these are just regular civilians. So they don't really want to be doing bad stuff, but they just feel like they're mistreated. The Toga thing, like, I accepted it, but I felt like it was still a stretch. Even if I give both of those 2 a pass, if in season 8, Deku taught no jutsu's Shigaraki, that's way too much. Just to be honest, season 6, 7, and 8 are really all the same arc. They just split it up. They just pulled an Attack on Titan when they did the season 4 part 1, part 2, and then the movie. This is really an arc criticism. One reason I say that they should have kept Deku as a vigilante, when he fought Class 1A, like, he could have actually had a real fight with them. I understand he doesn't want to hurt them, they're his friends, but they had differing ideologies. That is how you make peak shows. He was taking more of a vigilante lifestyle, and they were trying to bring him back to the school. They tried to use force to bring him back, and he kind of just wasn't fighting back. They could have even showed Kachan's ability at that time, and that would have made way more sense than him just having it in the Shigaraki fight. There was way too much plot armor going on. Like when Mirio was trying to stop Shigaraki, he did the little pose. Shigaraki stopped and gave Deku enough time. That was dumb. I did like the full circleness of the season. Like, they brought back some villains that ended up helping out, like Gentle and the purple haired girl, and the fights were great. Best fight of the season was my boy Shoto versus Dabi. Best animated is between the Kachan fight and the Deku fight. Blue animation is in though. Probably would give it to Deku's fight for the best animation. Another thing I didn't like was how they handled the snitch situation. Like, that was horrible. Like, they didn't care at all. Great season though. Excited for season 8.